The day I made him pay. For 10 years, I endured Greg's torment. At first, it was subtle, gaslighting, undermining me at work, taking credit for my ideas, but the worst of it came later. The day I overheard him in the break room telling our co-workers that I was too sensitive or couldn't handle the pressure was the day I knew this wasn't a misunderstanding. Greg was a bully, plain and simple. I tried to take the high road, HR complaints, ignoring him, even avoiding him whenever possible, but nothing stopped him. Each year, he got a little more smug, a little more careless. Then came the final straw. We were up for the same promotion, a huge opportunity that could change my life. I had spent countless nights preparing, knowing every aspect of the project inside and out. I thought I had a shot. But then, Greg got involved. He sabotaged my presentation. I found out too late that he had hacked into my computer, messed with the files, and left me standing there in front of the board of directors with half my slides missing. He watched me crash and burn with that infuriating smirk on his face. And of course, he was the one who swooped in, perfectly prepared, and took what was rightfully mine. But what Greg didn't know is that I had a plan. I had been quietly collecting evidence of his shady tactics for years. Every email, every passive-aggressive comment, and every backhanded scheme. I'd even managed to install a tiny camera in the office, discreetly catching him on video, boasting about how he rigged the system. I wasn't just gathering this for HR anymore. I was building something bigger. The next phase required patience. I'd heard whispers about Greg's offshore accounts, tax evasions, and a few questionable dealings outside of work. I dug deeper. Late nights were spent sifting through financial records, talking to the right people, and piecing together the extent of his corruption. When the time was right, I anonymously sent the full package, recordings, emails, financial fraud evidence, everything, to the appropriate authorities, but I wasn't done. No, Greg's fall from grace had to be public, and it had to be catastrophic. A week later, at the company's big annual gala, I made my move. Greg was on stage, smiling like the arrogant snake he was, accepting yet another award for a job well done. But then, the projector screen flickered. At first, the audience didn't notice the shift in the slideshow. It was subtle. A screenshot of one of Greg's mocking emails popped up behind him, quickly followed by another, then another. Soon, the murmurs started. Greg froze, his smile faltering. Then, the video began to play, a compilation of his worst moments, ending with the incriminating footage of him boasting about screwing me over. The room erupted in gasps. Greg tried to shut it down, but it was too late. I had friends in IT. There was no escape for him this time, and just when the video ended, with the audience still in stunned silence, the police walked in. They arrested Greg in front of everyone. The fallout was swift and brutal. His career was over. His assets, frozen. His reputation, destroyed. And me? I was promoted the next week. The best part? I never had to lay a finger on him. He ruined himself. I just gave him the nudge he needed.